My name is Nora Bolger. I'm the third-party nurse manager here at RMA of Connecticut. I've been here for 14 years and I've done reproductive endocrinology for 17, almost 18 years. The best part of my job is the good phone calls. You know, when you get to give people good news or when people move on from being a patient here. It makes us a little sad, but we're happy for them because they get to join the world of other pregnant and expecting people that they never thought they'd be a part of. I think that's the best part. I manage the third-party team, but I also have my own group of patients. So the people that come in the most contact with me are intended parents who are making embryos for a surrogate or egg recipients who need to choose an egg donor. I manage their whole cycle, and if they're using a surrogate, I also manage the surrogate remotely in whatever state she lives in.
A tip I like to give to patients when they're starting their care with us is to always ask questions. I like patients coming into the office feeling like they are confident enough in us to ask the questions that they want to know, but also know that we care about them to answer those questions as well.
So third-party reproduction encompasses anyone who needs the assistance of another person to build their family. So people often think of LGBTQ families, but it's not just that. So it's women who have premature ovarian failure, and that could mean they're in any age range. They could be in their early 30s or they can be in their late 40s or early 50s and are looking for an egg donor so they can build their family. It could be a known sperm donor. If someone wants to do an IUI cycle with someone they know, we would be their nurse and help guide them through that journey of deciding to move ahead with someone they know as a gamete donor, screening them and helping them get on their way to use that person that they know to help build their family as well. I think at the beginning, when people are looking at using an egg donor to have a child or using an egg donor and a surrogate, they look at it as this complex road that they can't see the end of. I usually make a silly reference to the fact that it's one day at a time, but it really is that because a lot of times people can't see around corners and know what's going to come next, and what I guess what we want them to know is they don't have to. We are here to manage it for them and keep them in the loop, and sometimes people feel like they're just lost. But the reality is we do get people where they're going in the end, and when people come back after they've had their babies, they say, I can't even remember that part, you know, the front end where they just couldn't even foresee what would happen. I just like to tell people just keep going. It's different every day, but we'll get you where you need to be.
I feel like there may be a misconception that when you walk through our doors, you're just another number, but we really try to develop relationships with an individual patient and individualize the care plan for that patient. You're not just another number walking through the door, you're a person, and you know, we try to cultivate and care for that relationship and really individualize the care plan based on the patient and based on the relationship with that patient, and not just another person or another number walking through the doors.